green. Gronholm a bit sideways of the line. Scheider hooks it up. Gronholm's got a good start. He's alongside Kevin Hansen. Kevin's going to try and hold on. Doran goes deep on the brakes. Round the outside of Sabo. Doran's made up at least 2 places there. Tidily done. Scheider's up the inside of Liam. Liam gets a tap. Kevin Hansen holding on for Niklas Gronholm. Scheider going to try and rotate around the inside of Liam Doran. Oh, and he pushes him wide. So Scheider pushes Doran wide, but Sabo's up the inside of him. Christian Sabo's up the inside of Scheider. Oh, Scheider shuts the door, puts the squeeze on, and holds P3. Doran gun up the inside, clips the curb, manages to get Sabo. Sabo drops back a place at the back. Balmanis is going to end up P6, but this is about Kevin and Niklas.
Got all to play for here in the first lap of the opening round of the World Championship, and the guys out front, you can see they've already got a gap back to Scheider from all of the fighting, so these guys are going to want to make themselves a comfortable little gap so that they're not going to end up fretting.
So into the joke lap has gone Liam Doran. Liam Doran has gone Joker on the first lap, felt it didn't go his way, battled really hard. Kevin Hansen versus Niklas Gronholm for the win. Right together. Timo Scheider's gone with them. Do you think it was wise of Doran to go now? I mean, he might as well. He's up behind Balmanis already, so we're looking out of the commentary position. They're all coming into the chicane. There's a definite gap, isn't there, from third back to fourth at the moment. Scheider, though, maybe closing the gap down on Gronholm in front of him.
Yeah, it seems to be. I think Kevin Hansen's maintaining the same speed just from what we can see from the timing, and Niklas maybe dropping off the back and dropping into the clutches of Scheider. So these guys are going to end up all squeezed together, I feel.
So it was 1.5, now it's 1.6. It was 0.7. Actually, Gronholm's closed up by 2/10. Kevin, Timmy Hansen's pace, look, says it all. Come on, Kevin. He's saying, come on. These two support each other so strongly. Kevin rotates the car around. Gronholm looks tidier to me in P2.
Yeah, he had super mid-corner speed there, and he just gained up onto the back of Kevin, but Kevin seemed to pull a little bit with the concertina effect onto the back straight.
So the question mark now for me, Dan, is when do you go? And this is the question mark for these guys too. For Kevin, I think it's pretty simple. Hold on out front, go on the last lap. But if you're Niklas, when do you go? He needs a gap behind him. He's gapped Scheider. Scheider's going out the back now, and Gronholm looks within 4/10. You don't need a clock to see how close Gronholm is.
No, I think Gronholm has to hang on, though. There's not enough of a gap for him to slot into. I think there's danger of him maybe slotting in behind Szabo, so he needs to make sure that they can get themselves a good little cushion.
Kevin Hansen, you can see with the floodlights here, you can see his eyes in the car. You can see the familiar glasses that he wears when he races. Niklas Gronholm up so close behind him. Marcus Gronholm will be bouncing up and down as well, I'm sure, wherever he is at the venue. Say Kenneth and Timmy just to our right. Oh, Gronholm gets super close in behind Kevin. Gronholm has got superb speed here. He's piling the pressure on. Can Kevin hold on?
Kevin just ran a little bit wide mid-chicane there, which has allowed Gronholm to gain on the back of him.
Oh, he's in the rear of him. Kevin goes sideways, so contact between them. Kevin's gone sideways. Will he go joker or does he go standard lap? So Niklas Gronholm with a tap in the back has taken the lead.
Oh, maybe a little bit naughty there from Gronholm. I don't think, no need to touch him in the back there. It just turned Kevin a little bit too much and he's lost so much time.
So Kevin has dropped away then. So we see Balmanis up the inside of Scheider, so Scheider let him through there. I think Timo Scheider maybe has a problem. Doesn't look too slow. Rear left, potentially there's a bit of smoke coming off that. Liam Doran down in fourth, but okay, so Gronholm with a tiny bit of contact on Kevin. Dan, you feel it's maybe borderline?
Yeah, it could be borderline there. I mean, we saw
pushing and passing.
Pushing and passing, yeah. I think that could be a little bit risky there for Gronholm. He needs to be careful.
Okay, so Gronholm then, it may be at the mercy of the stewards come the end of this one. Can Kevin Hansen get back past him anyway? So Kevin desperately chasing. Gronholm goes joker now. Kevin goes with him. There's a lap to go. So I'm surprised Kevin has gone with him on the same lap. I maybe would have split that strategy.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Let's have a look. Hang on, Liam Doran in the background.
Oh!
You can see Liam's gaining on the back of them. So maybe they're just going in there to cover off.
Sabo's gone straight on. Balmanis has gone straight on. So these guys all misjudging it. Balmanis can't rejoin there. We'll have to give the place up to Liam Doran. The stewards definitely won't have that. So Liam Doran is up into third place. We've got Gronholm leading. And look at the... Okay, so Timmy Hansen up here waiting. They'll be disappointed with the position they're in now. Gronholm, with the screen shattered from the gravel, is heading up towards the hairpin for the very last time. So Gronholm, he made contact with Kevin Hansen up in the hairpin. I wonder if that'll be enough for the stewards to step in and say they're not happy. But as it stands, Niklas Gronholm coming down to take the finish line at round one. There is a new Gronholm name etched on an FIA World Championship trophy, and it's Niklas Gronholm. We're in round one in Abu Dhabi. Liam Doran spins over the line into a huge donut. Kevin Hansen takes P2, the fireworks going off. So Gronholm with the win, but I have to say, I wonder if there'll be an intervention. We'll see. Niklas Gronholm takes the first win of the year, his first ever FIA World Rallycross Championship win in Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina. Kevin Hansen second, Liam Doran on the podium, and I think that is Doran's first podium. It is. So Liam's best finish prior to that was 5th, so there is a Brit on the podium. I think Andrew Jordan probably the last person to do that. Janis Baumanis, Christian Sabo and Timo Scheider 4th, 5th and 6th. Definitely a couple of problems for Scheider, dropped off the pace later in the race. Well, the stewards did indeed get involved. They decided after the race that Gronholm was guilty of pushing and overtaking, not allowed in the sporting regulations. They gave him a penalty that dropped him behind Kevin Hansen. So it's Kevin Hansen who takes his first ever World Championship career victory, and with it 30 points, he leads the drivers' standings.
It feels completely crazy, you know. I took the start in the final and led like 5 laps, and then up to turn 10, Niklas gives me a tap and I almost spin and loses the lead. Then I just try to go to the finish and finish second. So, and to have always the win in the stewards room is not the perfect way, but we have a number 1, so it feels brilliant, and a great job to the guys to get the cars here and to get them ready. And for sure this one is for Timmy, because he should have been up on the podium.